The skipper, when I came in, he was 25 and already the captain. Has a heart like this, his heart like iron, is really never, he sacrificed himself completely for the team, so you really have to get him out. You have to say, come on, don't be there, you cannot be everywhere. So that's all his character and attitude, and he's a perfect skipper in the dressing room and in the club. It's really perfect. A perfect start in the season, and then a red card at Man City. He had that in his mind for a while, and then he had an injury as well, and he struggled a little bit, lost shape a little bit. But even that shows a real world-class player, what Salah obviously is, if he's not in his best shape, but still. But then he cooled down, and since then he plays on a sensational level. So what a player, unbelievable. The unloved hero, I'm really happy with him. I know, he knows. Dejan can improve in consistency, that's 100%, but we work on that. And on his normal days, on his good days, he's an outstanding centre half. If you have to buy a centre half with his qualities, that's really big money. He's a fantastic football player, can still improve, but physically so strong, and his best skill is he always wants the ball. As a midfielder, very important, and very important. Best number 3, probably in world football, I think. Kind of an old school British goalkeeper, talking-wise. Yeah? I learned a lot of words only from listening to Wardy during this training session. I'm really happy to have him around. He's a fantastic boy in the middle of the group. That's such a long name, I thought there were 3 players. Trent, Alexander and Arnold, but it was in the end only him. Yeah, it was obvious that he's a big talent from the first second, but he was physically not ready. He made big steps, he was still growing. I was young enough, I was 17 when I met him first. But the talent was obvious, and so then was only one question, how is he mentally ready for the Premier League? And he showed in a lot of moments that he's absolutely ready. Outstanding season with the end, a really nice tournament during the summer break. So I really think it's deserved, and it's a good decision. An outstanding football player, that's the other one. I think everybody in the team would say Alberto could play on 10, could play the offensive wing, could play the right wing, the left wing. He's the best shooter in the squad. Unfortunately, nobody knows that because in the games it didn't happen. But he played an outstanding preseason, fantastic first part of the season, and he got an injury. And Robo stepped up and used the opportunity, obviously quite impressive. I had no clue what a fantastic guy he is, but if you would say he has for sure world-class potential, there's no doubt about that. He's for sure already a world-class human being. It is unbelievable, really funny, really smart, with a bad injury. But how's that? We will wait for him like a good wife when the husband is in prison. What a start he had when he came in. So the preseason was outstanding, fantastic goals, how he played, all that stuff. And then he didn't play often. Now he's back. And it was so nice to see that he could score now that goal. Maybe the inventor of the false 9. He makes our system completely difficult to play because he plays the 10, the 9, whatever you want. So a workhorse and this kind of genius technician, you don't have the combination that often. A dream for each manager, because even we don't really have a common language. It's not that Bobby's English would be perfect or his German would be perfect and my Portuguese is not existing. So, but we have a non-verbal communication, obviously, and it works pretty well. I know it's not easy, the situation, especially with his quality, but he took it really well and pushed Loris on a really high level, and really good having him around. Not the most emotional person in the world, I would say, but I think it was after the Man City game, and he had his first few minutes in Champions League, and I shook hands after the game, and said, "Thank you, boss." First thing, I had no idea what he was talking about, and I thought, all right, was his first few Champions League minutes. I didn't do it because of that, to be 100% honest. It was not, come on, now Klein, he gets a few minutes. I did it because I thought he can bring us stability in that moment in the game, and so it was really nice. The most both-footed player I ever saw or had as a player. The movements are just crazy. I don't know how that works, and he's a genius. When I saw him now in the last 15 minutes against Brighton, I really had this thought again, how could we play the season without him? Yeah, a real playmaker, a really, really good player. Yeah, that's now what can happen. Eh? So in a strong team like we are, then you cannot always make the next steps. And he's still a very young boy, turned 18 a few weeks or months ago. So very young in a really strong football team. But we are very patient. As long as he is patient, everything will be fine. Very versatile player, very good, very dynamic, very powerful, injured in the wrong moment. And one of the nicest, for sure the nicest players we have. He's a really nice person. He will be a fantastic player for us, and I'm really waiting for him already because he's injured now, but I'm really happy when he's back for the preseason. He's a genius. He's actually, if Ragnar Klavan would believe as much in him as I believe in him, he would be a world-class centre-half. Simple as that. I think if we would give the boys the choice in training, go on, who you want to play with who in a five-a-side or whatever, Ruggy. He's a machine, really 100%. Fantastic person when he's playing. He's not playing. He's not. Played the wing, then the full-back, and then the centre mid. Shows all the positions he probably played during his career, and now he uses all the experience which he collects and got during the times, and is a really good player for us, absolutely important. Really funny guy, really funny in the middle of the group, loves playing rondos, is really good in playing rondos and loves it because of that probably, then really chatty in these situations, not around training or whatever. He's not the most chatty person, but he's a really, really nice boy, and yeah, he will be back for preseason as well, and had a big part in our season. He took the chance, made big steps in his development, and so he was ready, and so we let him go. That's it, and really stable season so far. Quite positive to view in the future. The Scottish Calf. He's exactly the player we thought he is. So with all the problems in the beginning, he came in and asked me, boss, what do I have to do different? And I said to him, I don't know why we talk again about that, you know it. We only have to improve your defending, and it's all about the last step in the challenges and all the things. So we spoke about that, and he said, okay, good. He went out and he changed it. Ginny has world-class potential. He's an outstanding football player and a really nice person, constantly smiling, but as well, if a rule in a training game is not 100% clear, he's the first to realize it and is moaning about it. Yeah, another nice one. He is 100% fit, and the future is bright for Danny, so that's good. And as a person, yeah, a very good ambassador for a proper English professional in the best way, and a top finisher, 100%. The big man, I think I said it, that he will take time and that we will see the real Virgil van Dijk in the next season. I'm really happy that he speeded up a little. Brought a lot of stability in, and it's really good and worth each penny we paid. We are not really surprised about the goals, about the numbers, of course, because they are not normal, but not that he is a goal scorer. We are not surprised about that, so that was clear, that was the reason. That was why we thought about him, that we knew he's a very, very, very offensive midfielder. And he's so funny as a person. He's a fantastic ambassador for the whole Arabic world, so it's so nice to have him around. What a player.